one more learning from neuroscience is that, and also from your experience and also from my experience, that you can also change, you can also shift. Just because something is new to you or something looks weird or difficult doesn't mean that something is wrong with you. And then you can change and you can still make it your own, right? You can enter into a field which is very new, but you don't have to accept everything which you see, and you can make it your own. You can learn without it being anything judgmental about yourself. And that's what I'm also listening from you, right? That if you accept yourself for who you are, continuously change and adapt and learn, then that is it in itself, leadership, right? That in itself is what gives to your every communication, that gives to your every action that you're taking. It's infused with that energy. Other than like if you're lost, if you're feeling confused, if you're doubting yourself, no matter how well you do the strategy, it still reflects that confusion, that doubt still reflects, and also it eats you up from the inside, right? So it's not worth it. So I love that, and it's a small trivial nuance of accepting who you are while still finding your way in this world which will throw at you everything. But it's so meaningful, it's so powerful that I wanted to highlight that.
Yes, and it's a pity that this idea is actually not promoted to beginning entrepreneurs, right? I've been in several business incubators because, like I mentioned, that most of my entrepreneurial journey has been through the pandemic. So when that happened and all the offline meetings were canceled, I saw that there were a few incubators that went online, and I took the opportunity to apply to as many of them as I could, because I realized that, hey, if I'm not learning something new each day, the company is going to die, because like no one knows what to do now, right? The pandemic, no one understands what it is that we're supposed to do now. So I needed to learn as much new information from as many smart people as I could find to see if I can figure out what to do next. And now looking back at that time, I realized that none of the incubators concentrated on the founder as an individual, as a person, and their journey in entrepreneurship, right? So they all concentrate only on the business aspects of that. But come on, an entrepreneur is the most important part of that. If an entrepreneur gives up, that's all, the whole company is dead, right? So it's kind of important to make sure that we grow these people to become resilient and to understand that what they're going through is not unique, in the sense that a lot of people are going through that. And no one talks about that. So I figured this whole thing out by myself when I realized at some point that I have no idea what I'm doing. There's always a point in your life when you're like, okay, what now? I've tried everything, nothing works. What am I going to do?